Years later and I'm on again. Man, I think I'm born to win. Be broke, that's an oxymoron. Forget a bus, drop the Toron.
I'd like to welcome to the show Pastor Linda Grady. Pastor Linda, where exactly is your church?
We're located on Creek Ridge Road here in Greensboro, 311 Creek Ridge.
And how long have you been a pastor?
Been pastor now for 11 years. Been preaching for 17.
17 years. And what made you decide you wanted to get into a fitness program?
Well, I looked at myself one day and just caught a glimpse of myself. Started off of vanity reasons and caught a glimpse of myself, and I was just overweight, and I knew I needed to do something. I was in my 40s and I really needed to do something, so I just made a decision that I'm going to do this thing, and I came to see you.
Good. And Pastor Linda's lost over 30 pounds, and we've been working out together about a year now, and we also have her doing some cardiovascular. She's doing how many minutes a day?
45.
45 minutes a day, and she's been able to maintain the weight loss. She lost the 30 pounds in about the first 6 months, right?
Yes.
And she's been able to maintain, and of course she said she was getting some resistance from some of her members about the weight loss. They thought maybe she was doing some unhealthy things to lose weight, right?
I was going a little bit overboard.
Because most people are not used to people doing something positive to lose weight. They think they're either binging or starving themselves, but they don't realize that you can actually get into a fitness program, start proper nutrition, and start losing the weight the right way, and you actually feel better, right?
Oh, I feel a whole lot better. My bones don't crack anymore than they used to, and I just feel good. I feel healthier. I don't feel tired and drained like I used to because I'm eating right.
And a lot of people think that eating things like sugar, candy bars, and stuff like that, they think that gives you energy, which it actually does just the opposite. It sends your insulin level way up, then it burns the sugar out of your bloodstream, and you have a drop in energy. So then they think they need to eat more sugar. But now you're eating, what exactly are you eating during the day on the average?
On the average, I get up, I have oatmeal and sometimes some grilled chicken in the morning. For lunch, I'll have a salad or just some tuna. And then dinner, chicken.
Chicken and baked potato and something like that?
Well, sweet potatoes. I don't eat the baked potato, the white potatoes.
And you eating some vegetables also?
Yeah, plenty of vegetables. That's mostly what I eat.
And Pastor Linda's doing probably around 1,700 to 2,000 calories a day, which is plenty of food. An average person probably, if they saw how much she was eating, would think it was a lot more calories, but the fact that the calories that she's eating are low in fat, low in processed sugars, the calories are not quite as much, but the quantity is probably more than if you went to McDonald's and ate a cheeseburger, which you're going to probably get 1,000 calories from that one cheeseburger and still feel empty. One of the things I try to encourage people about when they decide they want to get into a fitness program is to set short-term goals, and the initial thing should be go ahead and getting into a fitness program. So when you first got started, did you feel like this was something that you were going to be able to keep up?
I wanted to feel that way, but there were times when I felt like I'm not going to do this. I'm tired of chicken, I'm tired of fish, and I'm tired of exercising. But the more I seen the results and the better I started to feel, I said I'm going to stick with it. I'm going to see if I can at least reach my goal, and I did.
And you've tried other weight loss programs before, haven't you?
Everything, but I was lazy. I wanted quick results, and I didn't want to have to work out, and I didn't want to have to eat right. I wanted to pop a pill or something, or drink something, and then the weight come off. That it didn't work that way. And I tried everything.
And one of the things I tell people, to achieve the goals, you have to commit to what you're trying to do. I mean, you're a pastor, and you tell people probably the same thing, and when they're trying to change their life, you have to go ahead and commit to what you're saying you want to do. You can't be doing the same things and say, well, I want this and I want my life to be this way, but you still are acting out the same way. And definitely with foods, you can wish to lose weight or to get healthy, and if you're not exercising and you're thinking you have to eat junk calories, which I would mean things like hamburgers, hot dogs, cakes, cookies all the time, you're certainly not going to achieve your health goals. Again, you've been able to splurge occasionally, haven't you?
Occasionally, but it's not something that I do often because I know how I used to be. So but I do splurge. Sometimes I'll have something different, you know. I might have, you know, a couple of fries, but not a lot. Maybe about 4. That's not a lot.
And I tell people all the time, you know, when you're trying to get in shape, you don't have to think that, you know, it's like having a job. If you get a job and you're trying to build something, you can occasionally take a vacation. The same thing when you're trying to change your eating habits. You know, you got to get on a consistent program of what you're doing with the exercise and the eating, and occasionally you can have something and say, okay, I'm going to splurge a little bit, and then get back to the program.